I wake up in the middle of the night and sometimes I start overthinking. Sometimes I start ruminating. Sometimes I'm going to darker or negative thoughts about what I can do. And sometimes I hope it's 3:33 when I wake up because then I know that I will feel better because I always believed at 3:33 a.m. you get a clear message from God. But that's not always the case, unfortunately. I'm glad to be here. My name is Elion Haan. I'm a transformative coach and executive coach. I help people from stuck to unstoppable. I'm going to give you some tips today that can help you step back into that self-worthiness, step back into that self-esteem. Because have you ever looked in the mirror and think, oh, I should be further along by now? You're apologizing for taking up space, even in your own life. Many of us are walking around productive, but disconnected, high achieving, but low in self-worth. It doesn't mean they were broken. It just means that we lost the way back to ourselves, right? And the very first thing that we can do starts with self-awareness. That's where you pause and notice your thoughts, your patterns, your triggers even. And it's no judgment, it's just observation, right? You know that you're doing something. You know that you're thinking negative. You know that you're thinking unworthy of yourself. It was so important for me to come to that awareness in my conversations with God during my life to really start feeling that everything was starting with my thoughts and how I was talking about myself, what I was telling myself. So it really starts with that self-awareness. It's really important. And if you are aware of the thoughts, if you're aware of the things that you do, you can take a step back, think about it, and that way come back, right? The second one I want to leave you with is self-esteem. Self-esteem is about seeing your worth, not about ego. That's a whole different thing. It's just about believing that you're valuable and not because of what you do, but just because of who you are. And that was one big breakthrough that I had in my spiritual life, that I really had to find out the hard way that I was worthy. And I always say I missed the boat 3 times, right? Well, probably more, because I had many opportunities to step on that boat and to see that I was valuable and to see that I was worthy and that I belonged. But I didn't always want to see it. So it took a little bit between God and me to get there and stepping into your worth. When you're in stepping in your own worth, you stop outsourcing your value to other people's opinions, right? It doesn't matter. You're not relying on what other people think of you. You're just in a very good place yourself. And then, of course, we have self-love, right? Let's talk about that. That's not the bubble bath and the petty and the hairdo and the whole bit. It's just a courageous act of meeting your own needs. Self-love says, I deserve to rest. I deserve to say no. I deserve to set boundaries. I deserve to show up. It's not selfish. It's not selfish. It's your foundation. Absolutely. And finally, self-compassion. Let's talk about that. It's really the quiet superpower. When you fail and when you fall apart, do you beat yourself up? Or are you really nice to yourself? And do you speak to yourself like you would to a very beloved friend? Self-compassion says, this might be hard, but I'm still worthy. It doesn't make you weaker. It helps you get back up stronger. It's really important to have that self-compassion. So don't forget self-awareness, self-esteem, self-love, and self-compassion. It is who you are and how you show up. Here's the truth. The world doesn't need a more perfect version of you. It needs a more present, more loving, more whole version of you. So I'm asking you today, what part of me have I abandoned and how can I welcome her home? Because when you choose awareness, esteem, and love and compassion, you are close to home and close to yourself. And that will change everything for you. You're stepping in a place that is so full of awareness and respect. You're valuable, in close connection with God, because you know you're worthy. And I really want that for you. So I hope this helps you a little bit. I'm excited to be here in the speaker competition. Thank you. I will make it a great day.